Aren't you going live? Oh, there's two people in there. Hello, Kyle and Dave. Sorry, still trying to set some stuff up. Oh, there's two people in there. Okay, just a slight delay too. That's okay. So, just a bunch of boring stuff of swapping wheels. Oops. Getting more into the Fremo end stuff, and can't have pizza cutters, reasonably so. Let's see if I can get up on camera anyway. So I don't have enough to swap everything out, but most of the cars that are on the layout will remain pizza cutters because that's code 83 anyway. And it's not going to matter. It's only going to matter for those that I decide to take to shows and that. So and I know there's some people that would say, well, why are you swapping plastic pizza cutters to non-plastic pizza cutters? And quite frankly, it's cost. You get 100 wheels for $20. Yeah, I had a few of those too, Dave, that needed couplers, but I was lucky enough. Why did I pull that one down? That a club member had some already that I could borrow or steal or whatever, take. So luckily I don't have to wait for couplers. But well, I have been incredibly lucky, but hopefully I can turn this out making people sick. Oops. And then I've got a lot of rolling stock, and I was able to get it for relatively good deal, if not free, on some of them. And I figure if all I have to do is pay to swap wheel sets, that's not too bad of a deal. Oh, and Kyle, the only couplers that I swapped out were, oh, if I grab them, I've got a couple of, I think they were Intermountain kits, but they've got the fake, if I can get it, the fake knuckle coupler on it, so it doesn't open or close. And well, that doesn't really matter with some trains. Others, it drives me nuts, so. Oh, hello, Rick and Randall. But, you know what, we're going to lower this down just a little more. Maybe just a hair bit more. I have a love-hate relationship with these cars. I love them because they're well cars. I hate them because they're the metal ones, and sometimes they like to give me fits. But these ones were the first big set of stuff that I bought after I got back into the hobby many years ago. Let's see, where's my... It's got the wrong trucks on it completely, so I had another one, but maybe not. Is that... Ah, perfect. Yeah, Dave, they're the Walters ones. I mean, for the most part, they're great. I love them. But every now and then, I just slightly curse them. But I figured if I was going to be doing this, kind of have a brain dead task, essentially, of just monotonous. Get on stream and just stream it a little. You can see that I'm still off camera, even doing that. Let's try that. That worked, yeah. Uh-oh, where did that... Where'd that other truck go? Well... That's frustrating. Hey guys, where did I put that other truck? Put it back in the... Oh, it's sitting right there. Oh boy. Been a snake, I'd have been dead. Yeah, I should do the etched walkways, but at the same time, I'll get to it. It doesn't, should say, it doesn't bug me too much that they're not the full etched. And hopefully, I don't lose power anytime soon. There was a pretty nasty car accident earlier, and it knocked out power when I was away from home. But sounds good. Thanks for stopping in, Kyle. I know it's late. I didn't really have too many thoughts of people, or a lot of people joining in. I'm still out of frame. What was that? That seems better. guess if we want. Let that just stew in the background. Yeah, if the metal ones weren't so expensive, I probably would be leaning towards those myself, but I've already done 300 wheel sets. About a quarter or so of the way through another 100. And I fear to think of what the cost would have been for 4 metal wheel sets. But I figured where this stuff gets ran mainly on Code 55 that I'm doing, or it will be, we'll get them going first and then see where we end up. Yeah, I found it funny. I'll have mixed with the new stuff. One run will be metal wheel sets, the other, or the next one would be plastic again. But I had another friend that acquired some metal wheel sets somewhere, and he's mainly micro trains. He knew that I had some Atlas stuff, So he did end up giving me some metal wheel sets that, just for that, I ended up putting them in on some ore cars. And to be honest, I can't see it costing a manufacturer much more than $1 a car to put metal wheel sets in. You know, their cost. And I could be wrong. You know, what do I know? But and I know, unpopular opinion, but if it meant metal wheels, I'd pay $1 more. Then again, I don't buy many of my cars new anymore anyway. Yeah, that was a big reason that I got the metal wheels I did, was that just different length. I was even hoping that, I think I've got a couple of them up here. Yeah. I was hoping that these ones that came off of older Intermountain cars, that they'd be compatible because they're low profile. And of course, they're the bigger ones. Howdy, Heath. And no, not metal wheels. I did do some metal wheels today, but just plastic. Almost sounds like people are playing with pyrotechnics already. Let's get these back up here on the way out. Oops. Come on. great. Uh-oh. Yeah, great fun, isn't it, Heath? Oh, it's out there already. Oops. Trying to find where the other multi-unit was. Luckily with these, at least some of the multi-units, just had to change out the end truck. I'm sure it'd be much more entertaining, Heath. Because I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming myself. Ah! I know I'm going to step on a couple of these wheels at some point because they've just gone flying off. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever something I'll fully go into with having body mounted couplers. Got a few cars that have them, but not many. Yeah, someone's lighting off fireworks out there tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't even touch these. Yeah, because even the deluxe ones aren't body mounted. I'll let you say that. Is the Road Railers body or not? Huh. Road Railers are pseudo body mounted. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Let's get these out of the way. I'll get these put on. Some of these I lucked out on because I'd already swapped them with new trucks. Oh no! Okay. Now, let's... I should have done this one for Kyle. Oh well. I think what my goal will be is to get the first staging track filled with cars. I've swapped the wheels out. Before calling it. Whether or not that happens is another story. The other ones that I know would be a pain, Dave, are, at least ones that I've got, are Xathern bathtub. One's already breaking again. If these hadn't been a part of that first set that I bought many years ago, I don't know if I'd ever have bought them, just because that's how they... I don't know how well that's showing up. But that's essentially how they connected to the bottom of the car. I just thought it was a joke. But, oh well. So, I need to stop dropping these. It's pizza cutter. So yeah, we'll see. In long run, I'm glad that I'm doing it, but sure is time consuming. Oh, come on. There's enough space there. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know who made this one. Austria? I think it may have been a Concorde. It lacks end platforms too. But I had to have a Pillsbury hopper. Uh-oh. Pin down. Yeah, that's gone. Good thing. Got at least 20 of them laying around somewhere. Okay, that pin won't work. So, that's right, add those wheels. There it is. There it is. You know, it's one thing that from like looking at these, or just knowing that there's different eras of printing to these cars. And that, to me, or some of the stuff, it's just amazing knowing the age, how well the printing on it is. I'm bummed with this one. The two metal etching pieces popped off somewhere. Who knows where. I have one of them, but I didn't even notice the other until the one was off in my hand. Still a lot to go. All of my stuff has been, or I should say, I've been collecting it since two 2005. But I do have a lot of older stuff that been bought secondhand. I mean, heck, I don't know how old that is. I have a few of the model power buildings. I have a few model power cars. But I don't know if they're, I should say, they were in model power boxes. but they could have been Atlas cars that was put in it. Unless Atlas bought some of their tooling. I don't know. I just sent the cars down the tracks. So. But and I'm sure I've got some others mixed in that I don't remember. Should just dump these in here. Like that. Oh, gotta love the power company. Send a notification an hour after I know the power's out, or it's gone out. And then a notification 2 hours after the power's been restored. At least they're notifying me. But my first hint was when stuff started going off that that? I think those are the... I've got a couple of roundhouse kits. I can't remember now who it was that made them. Guy had them at a train show. Snagged them. Do I really need them? No. Sounds good. See you, Dave. I'll be probably following suit here after. I'll probably do these 4 cars, maybe the fifth. I don't know if the Reese's will get the treatment, but we'll at least do these last hoppers and then probably call it after that. Thanks everybody for stopping in. As some people said early on that, or I should say, one person was giving me was returning the favor and saying that it was like watching paint dry. But it's been fun to chat with those that are in here and be somewhat distracted while doing the monotonous task. And surprisingly, we'll hit the goal of filling up the first track. And then the fun part comes of which cars I actually need to get swapped over before I do any more other cars. So I want to leave that Reese's one just to it's kind of a waiting game. That, and it is getting late. And unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so. Which means more money for trains. Just because. These last two cars. Yeah, thank you everybody that's in here watching. There's a few that have been lurking that I've seen. I appreciate you just putzing around with me tonight. Said it a couple times, this was just something monotonous, and figured that I'd pop in and see who else was up a little later tonight and chat with them. So hopefully I can get some of this done and run some trains with it, or with them, and do that live so that something different. So we'll see everybody later in some other video, and we'll